At the time you're watching this video, my channel is probably tracking to 200 videos. The truth is that is only around 40% of the videos I've made, as I've delisted over half the videos on my channel. So you might be asking why I've delisted so many videos, considering how much time and effort and work goes into these things. Well, first, they weren't being watched. Universally, they were videos that got watched upon being published, you know, 10s to 100 views maybe, and then they sank into some backwater forever, never to be unearthed again. So you could say whatever they would return for the effort had already been mined. Beyond a very small and unique group, no one would notice, and even less people would actually care that they'd gone. If anyone, to be fair. Second, they belong to a period in which I was experimenting. Well, that's what I call it. I even put a whole load of videos into an experiments playlist as a way to organise the delisting. I mean, this is inevitable. Everyone with a YouTube channel pretty much goes through it. Most people do anyway. I came back from vlogging my Disney World trip, and for a good long while, some might say it never stops, I was really trying different things if you're a bottle half full, or unrealistically sticking to content that appeared random if you're a bottle half empty. Removing those videos helped to give the channel a more focus, right? If I was to be honest, those were the technical reasons for the removing of some of the videos. The real reason for removing the bigger majority of them was deeper. People new to the channel won't realise that this channel was born out of my sense of loss and recovery from my divorce, and during that time a number of significant life events happened as well. I mean, during this time I spent months traversing, I did some pretty strange things during this time. They're not strange, but you can see how I was looking for things to just be dedicated and focused on to distract myself. Because during this time I spent months traversing one side of a virtual Milky Way galaxy to the other in Elite Dangerous. I gained a minor obsession with the streamed Dungeons and Dragons actual play show Critical Role, watching a metric ton of backlog. I widened my travel horizons. I started this channel to enhance a solo trip to Disney World. And all of that isn't necessarily in the right order. I didn't realise I needed to remove them until it dawned on me I didn't need the process that gave birth to them. You see, once you get past the experiments, there was a lot of videos that were actually, I've come to realise, a form of journaling. Not full-on deep and introspective journaling, though some undoubtedly fell into that category, and it probably could be said some of them were quite emotionally raw, but still content that might have been best finding its way into a notebook. It was certainly content that was quite banal. After all, the last thing an introvert should do, who exists in their head, is a weekly vlog. You see, for a good long while I kept the fact I had a YouTube channel secret. I mean, some might say I still do, since I don't advertise the fact, but that goes for most things I spend my time doing, right? The difference was I didn't want people I knew to know the channel existed. Well, now, if they happen to fall upon it, it wouldn't bother me as much. I never actively and deeply thought why I kept it a secret, to be honest. I assumed it was because people would make fun of it. It took me a while to realise that that wasn't really it. The reason was there was content on the channel that was too personal, and I didn't want people I actively knew to have that window into my life. Because let's face it, that would be exactly like if I had wrote it in a notebook, they had found it and opened it and read it. And that would be odd. I needed to remove the videos to make a space I didn't mind anyone seeing. A space that in a way presented my better self. A space that I could be more proud of. A space that offered more value to others rather than being, to some extent, a selfish experience for myself. Now that I've used the word space with the zeal of someone from Gen Z, all I can say is, for those who watched those videos, commented on them, and went on the journey with me at the same time, it did mean a lot. And amazingly, some of you even stuck around with me through it and still comment on the videos and engage on Twitter. So all those videos are now actually delisted. If you missed them, you're honestly not missing much. Now you know why I remove 60% of my videos. It's sometimes fun to see people proclaim they've reached 200 videos on their channel, and that is amazing, because content means practice, you're getting better, and it's all good. But I do sometimes look deep within myself in a sort of existential tragedy of thinking and think, dude, I delisted more videos than that. But such is life.